in my butt fest. I'm just a fuck up for every bad time. Sometimes I wonder if I remember my true direction really is you. Slap and punch me in the nose. Why am I strange? Why did I step back? Then will I ever learn to let it out this bad? I hope I won't say it right now.
Oh, hey, Jack, what'd you come here for?
Butt fest, you know.
The first Butt Fest was in Tyler Marsh's backyard, and it was really short notice, actually. There was only about 4 hours notice. I didn't really think anybody was going to show up, but it turns out there was like 30 or 40 people there, which was pretty surprising.
I get a call from my faithful companion, Eric Paperth, and he says, "Hey, your band want to play in Tyler's backyard today?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds sweet."
We kind of just spontaneously came up with this idea to throw a show on Tyler's front lawn. So we did it, and it was the coolest freaking thing I've ever done with my life.
So, you know, I got on the phone, called some people. Tyler got on the phone and called some people, and before you know it, we're setting up in Tyler's backyard, and there's 40 people there, and we're rocking out, and it's pretty sweet, and Butt Fest was born.
This is the first annual Butt Fest. Yellow Stag already played. We didn't have a camera. We had some other dudes play, a bunch of people, and we got NV playing right now, so check it out. So, no, you take that, and I'll take this one. Got it.
People frolic naked, la 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 cha la la.
People started showing up for the first Butt Fest around 3 or 4 when I told them to, and the first band started playing, I'd say, around 3:34.
Well, yeah, I wasn't really counting at the beginning, but then like all these people started showing up.
Do you guys come to check out Butt Fest?
I did not believe Jack when he said there was going to be 50 people there with only about 3 or 4 hours notice of some people playing in the backyard of some kid.
Somehow we ended up having like 5 random bands playing because and we decided that any band who showed up was allowed to play their music.
John Ledva, he's pretty good at guitar. He came and he played.
We had a bunch of people jamming.
My name is John Ledva, and I got that came straight from Turkey. I got a nice shirt, and I got my hair. Don't get in my face, I'm saying, I got the record in
I never actually visited it, but there were some very cute little posters going on advertising the snack bar. I didn't buy anything. It was really overpriced.
The first Butt Fest, there weren't as many people, weren't as many bands, so there weren't as many problems. Second Butt Fest, there still weren't too many problems, but there were a lot more bands, a lot more people, a lot bigger PA, so a lot more noise.
I said 3, 6, 9, dance on my head. Why you suck it to me one more time? Get low, I get low. I said 3, 6, 9, dance on my head. Why you suck it to me one more time? Get low, I get low. To the window.
I didn't expect anybody to come to the second Butt Fest. The reason why is because it was pouring.
I made it rain on them hoes.
Alright, as you can see, it started to rain a little bit on Butt Fest. We haven't started yet. It's starting to come down a little hard.
It rained.
Well, to stop the rain, we kind of had a big umbrella that we covered the amps and drum set with.
Better safe than sorry. Cover up all the electronics, the mics, the drums, computer, everything that's recording, and just wait it out while the next band sets up. People decided to hog tie Matt Pinella.
Get the leg!
Anthony decided to give my mom some lip.
Someone bring some up here.
No, it's good thing, Mom.
She seemed to have a problem with that. So he got smacked.
Hope you enjoy it.
Buttfest has a very strict policy on drinking, drugs, etc. All of the founders are very against drinking and doing any sort of drugs. So we try to keep, drug-free policy at Buttfest. We've never had a problem. Well, I mean, at the first one, there was one person who had been at a family party and was heavily intoxicated, but he was under control, so it was okay.
Definitely a safe alternative.
Well, the first two Buttfests have just been going on until, I don't know, everybody leaves.
It ended because the buzz showed up.
But at both Buttfests, the cops have shut us down.
Showed up and they were like, "Hey guys, can't be doing this. Got some complaints from your neighbor."
Got a permit? Tell me you got a permit.
No permit, officer.
You gotta have a permit still. We let you go as long as we could, but once we get complaints, we gotta tell you can't play.
But I don't really know if there's a set end to Buttfest. I guess there is no end.
I would define Buttfest as
Epic. Bucolic.
it's kind of a festival that brings people together.
It's a coming together of, tons of people
that necessarily wouldn't hang out otherwise. To tell you the truth, I didn't know about half the people there.
Not everyone knows each other, not everyone knows the bands, not everyone even likes music.
But I think they know me now because I think I made my point.
It's a display of affection. Maybe not.
You meet people. It's a great experience.
Buttfest is a free concert in a backyard. It's good times.
Buttfest.
Buttfest?
Buttfest is awesome.
Buttfest.
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 Buttfest, man. Buttfest.
Buttfest.
Buttfest. Buttfest.
Now say Buttfest.
I just said Buttfest.
Say it normally.
Buttfest.
Through your mouth, secret you could never keep, and I lost all faith in you, in a person that I never really knew. I can't believe I trusted you for just 1 second, but I'm happy to say that I learned my lesson. Just another year wasted of my life, but it ain't the fact.